What's going on, everyone? Jared the Star here. There's been a massive update regarding the YSL indictment that has took place in Atlanta. Now, as fans, we all know YSL is Young Stoner Life Records, a music label based out of Atlanta. Now, the prosecutors are trying to flip the script. Prosecutors are trying to say that YSL stands for Young Slime Life, which is a street gang based out in Atlanta. Now, Atlantic Records went to Twitter to go defend YSL Records as they're affiliated and said this: Young Stoner Life Records is a music label, in all caps. Share this post in an effort to spread the message that using lyrics on trial is both unfair and unjust. Hashtag protect black art. Hashtag rap on trial. Protect black art. Young Stoner Life Records is a music label. Stop putting music on trial. Now, personally, I can agree with this more because I feel like music is a freedom and a part of an expression, and you shouldn't be tried for stuff that you say in a song. Now, if you have concrete evidence of what someone is saying is true and that involvement in a crime, something that illegal activity, that is a totally different story. If you can make the case proving that someone did something, that you have all the facts and you're not biasing anyone, everything you say is true, hats off to you. I can't say nothing about it. But if you're gonna come at someone basically what they say in a song and try to basically just say that, oh, they're bad people, that they're gang affiliated, and just basically try to like degrade them as a person and demonize them based on the background that they grew up in, not having, let's say, the safest area to grow up in or the best childhood, that's just really unfair. And you're just preying on the people who didn't obviously have as great as an upbringing as you. Now, when it comes to this, it's kind of crazy to see because you may be thinking, what is a RICO charge? Well, a RICO charge is basically a charge proving repeated acts of committing crimes such as fraud, stealing, murder, or drug dealing. Let's just say if we're in a gang, you can see that we're stealing from people, robbing people, and responsible for multiple murders. If you can prove that I was doing this on multiple occasions, you have enough to build a RICO case. Now, the RICO cases were used in like the 70s to take down mob bosses because basically mob bosses worked very powerful, and it's kind of hard to get to the main person because the main person was also not really visible. They'd have someone in the middle or lower end control the shootings and basically different stuff that the big dog wanted, but he never had to get his hands dirty for. Now, this basically allowed people to basically flip the script and get people who were, let's say, responsible for only driving you to a place to do a murder to get time as you if you pulled the trigger. So basically designed to make people who are on the lower end flip as if they were responsible for a whole crime. And this is basically used to break down all the mob bosses, John Gotti and all this stuff. And it's basically been used for multiple years. Now, it's kind of crazy to see because you may be wondering, will YSL be taken down using lyrics? Now, the short answer is no, because you need concrete, hard facts to take them down. Like I said before, the First Amendment has the freedom of speech, so they're going to need concrete evidence to take down YSL. Now, I did hear that they have YSL wiretapped the Young Thug saying that he wants some people to slide or some people to, they're acting soft, they're acting wussy, they're not, the boys getting soft, they're not hard. So like I said before, you need concrete evidence, so let's say someone's saying something or someone pulling off the act, or let's say someone doing it. Now, this is the tough part because there's also comes the charge of conspiracy. Now, you may be saying, what is conspiracy? Now, conspiracy is the act of plan to do something even if you don't do it. So in this case, they're trying to say that Young Thug is telling people to slide back and do all this other stuff. So even if they weren't to do it, if there's proof that they planned to do it and didn't execute it, they can still be tried for conspiracy. Now, this is a tough one because conspiracy is really one of the worst charges. Like, you can be charged for something for not doing it even if you plan to do it and didn't go through with it. It's like if me and my friend would go rob a bank, but we get to the bank and I get cold feet, we can still get charged with conspiracy because we planned to do it. We may have had weaponry. We may have picked out a day, a location, a time, and we just didn't go through with it. So conspiracy is one of those charges, man, that it just sucks, man. I remember I seen 50 Cent talk about it. Man, I'd take a homicide charge over a RICO conspiracy. I am not gang. I do not gang bang. And I can hear him on that one because conspiracy charges are literally the worst. Like, it's literally demigod of charges. It's the worst thing possible. And yeah, man, it's just stuff you don't want to play with, man. Now, when it comes to Gunna's bond hearing has been denied, and his next appointment will be in January of 2023. So we will not be seeing Gunna until at least January 2023. Young Thug's preliminary hearing has been delayed as well, but they try to say that if they release him, he might be dangerous to the community or just get into other felony activities. So they're basically trying to run the same route and say that the same narrative that if he's out in the crime or out in public, he's going to be committing crime. Like I said, this is just what they're saying. I don't really have a say on if I believe it or not, but like I said, these are the reasons why the prosecutors, people controlling the whole thing, and the law is saying, and this is just kind of crazy to see, man. But if you're messing with this content, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. DSG to start again. I'm out.